boys with the 10 cap.
Everything we've done to make NBA 2K17 the best basketball simulation ever created.
Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure. My pipes are intact. Don't believe me.
Their first road game of the season. Kyrie Irving with 6 points. LeBron James with 5 points.
Hesitation at all. This is an incredible move. You could see right there first. But when the game is on the line, he wants the basketball to take the pressurized shot. And you can see
Robertson going back door. Score the basketball. Over the top.
Stayed focused. Put it in his hands and transition it.
But not number 0 in white. As he fires away.
He shifted gears right here. And timed it perfectly.
Well, the newcomer, let's watch George Hill execute to perfection. You see him drive the reverse high and finishes. Again, keeps the ball high. He has worked on not bringing the ball down. Watch here first. Watch Russell. He's picked second for a reason. No looker. Ability. Watch him get angry right here and just go up and say, you know what, I'm dunking this. Job, this pretty defensive play by Rudy Gobert. The court is so spaced right now, especially with Gobert setting the screen above the three-point line.
Closed. Block, and then got first.
Kevin Durant starting to get going.
He does the right thing. He tries to take away that left hand, and Davis counters with the. Well, they switched. Against most people. Just continues to move without the ball. Great.
I don't think you want to get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no brake light, crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. That Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how it feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took. Gotta tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got what it takes to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here ballin', it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work. When that top jump back, what I call off vert. Before I hit my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off merge. Woo! Let an animal loose. My separation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news. Saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you're trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Get rich. going on. And I'm prepared to go it alone. I'm going on. May my love lift you up to the place you belong. I'm going on. And I promise I'll be waiting for you. Ooh. stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that. The hood call it Ludic, and I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down like go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million. This last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do is
win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Cali, back it up, my call me loco. Down for, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler hood life. We all been all black, it's like life.
All we do is win.
You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder work, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, brace you up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tidy tummy. You make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over. And we can start again.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. And going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another. This season.
Yeah, you know, these are 2 rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with a win.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Dwayne Wade, Robin Lopez out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Rondo in at the point guard.
Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand, but freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
And here's Rondo, following the 3 from Brook Lopez. And it's Rondo penetrating. Lopez with the block. Here's Lynn. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Now here's Rondo. Lopez outside. Down low to stop the run. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Dwayne Wade continues, Clark, to change his game as he gets older. I admire the way guys can do that. Their head says one thing, but their body kind of tells them another.
And you have to give in to your body as you age, that's for sure. Used to attack the rim all the time. Now, it's mid-range jumper heavy.
And for Wade and his change in style, I really felt it was a necessity. Guys his age can't continue to hit the floor as often as he's used to and expect to make it all the way through the season.
And, you know, in general, back to Wade, all the greats evolve and add to their games as their careers move forward. The best way to stay relevant in the NBA is by adding to your game and honing your skill.
First one falls for him.
And no doubt last season the Bulls were clearly preparing for the playoffs. They played their rookies but added a lot of playoff seasoned veterans to that roster.
As you mentioned, the Bulls added veteran leaders last season. Pau Gasol was the notable one. 11 Bulls, Clark, had playoff experience prior to their postseason run a season ago.
And that's invaluable, Kevin, to have that kind of experience. I mean, having Gasol, a 2-time champion in the locker room, big, as is having almost a dozen guys who understand the intensity and the details that playoff basketball requires.
Here's Lynn. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Lynn's got 7.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%, can't do better than that.
Rondo dishes to Gibson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Rondo with the nice dish.
The Nets have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Outside, Lynn. Just 5 to shoot. From 12 feet out. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Rondo against Lynn. Right wing. Here's Butler. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
It's stolen by Rondo. The drive by Wade, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Wade's got 5 points so far. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Champ. Beyond the arc. Good.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Here's Lopez following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Wade kicks to Rondo. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Nets leading by 7. Here's Lynn. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 9.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Watching Brook Lopez, he all the time contributes in every category. It's amazing the number of Clark ways he affects the game.
Deadly with the shot. Tremendous touch. Back to the basket moves, facing up, makes free throws. Good offensive rebounder, capable passer. He just makes things happen.
Robinson's checked in for Brooklyn. Lopez kicks to Wade. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And for Wade, we often talk about his physical state, but what about the mental toughness? Here's a guy who's been playing in some kind of pain every game for the past few years, but he just keeps churning the butter, not wanting to let his team down.
And the Nets making a change here. Foy's checked in. Now here's Lynn. 9 points in the game so far. Now the feed to Lopez. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lopez has got 5 now.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. All you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Mirotic is checked in for Robin Lopez. Here's Rondo. No luck. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Craigie brought the topic to Wade. He's had a chance to make several tough mental adjustments throughout his career.
Well, he's always been a guy willing to alter his game for the good of the team. That's why he's got those championship rings, Kevin. You've got to be flexible, not just talent.
Well, when Shaq comes in and joins him, then he had to change away when LeBron came in to play
Great
a
credit
different
to him.
way. Yeah.
Great credit to him.
Very admirable. In transition, here come the Nets. Robinson leading the charge. Tipped away. Bulls trail by 12. In transition, here come the Bulls. And that one's good by Butler.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Lynn. Fires for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here's Gibson. Now Wade. Pass to Rondo. Rebound, Thomas Robinson.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
To the left wing. There's Hollis Jefferson. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 6th assist on the night.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Butler. Lopez with the block. There's Lynn with the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Chicago calls timeout. Jeremy Lin really making a difference here.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Luis Scola, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Then for the Bulls, Z's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Doug McDermott comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that. Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And he gets it to go.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him. And he's looked pretty good to start. 6 of 8 now from the field.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Mirotic with it. Robinson picks him up. Robinson against Mirotic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. In transition, here come the Nets. A nice shot by Lin. Lin's got 19 points.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Guys, they are dialed in. From beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Z, Mirotic out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's McDermott, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Oh! And he jams it with authority.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a glimmer?
I'm going to let it slide.
And the highlight reel lead. Brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. You have to love the newest stadium in the NBA here at Barclays. Very state-of-the-art. Outstanding facility.
Yeah, the Nets have a nice home here. I bet they wish they were stronger here at home. Finished under 500 last season with a record of 19-22.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Z. Wade comes in for McDermott. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Dinwiddie.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Vasquez, that's good.
And you know, guys, that 19-22 record here in Brooklyn certainly is staying for the Nets. I mean, be the only team to make the playoffs in the NBA last year with a losing record at home.
That's his first personal foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Butler kicks to Rondo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And with the Nets' struggles at home last season, they were simply outshot in this building. Also, they were the second worst in rebound differential at home, meaning they got killed on the glass here.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Butler's got 6.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
That's one of the few minutes they made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for them yet.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
That's his second personal foul.
Outside Rondo. Step back shot.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
There's Wing with the 3. Second shot opportunity, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And he sinks the second. Nets were the hottest team and story a few years back, certainly, but last season they were put up for sale, surprisingly to some, Clark, midway through the year.
Yeah, that was odd timing given the new arena and rebranding. I mean, you would think after all that effort to rebuild the team, you would see it through.
Lopez passes to Mirotic. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And again, Chicago, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. And for the Nets being put up for sale, a big part of it was they were a team that was supposed to compete for titles. And since the move to Brooklyn, they have had trouble going deep in the playoff. You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Butler kicks to Wade. Back to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And you know, with Brooklyn, I don't think anybody wants to take over a team in a rebuild mode. I mean, that's what the Nets seem to be looking at for the next few seasons. They had their shot, went all in with some of their decisions, unfortunately came up short.
There's Wynn with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Lopez sets a screen for Rondo. Here's Wade. And it's Wade again missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Lynn, another one falls for Brooklyn.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Wade on the wing, and they get it. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 7th assist in the game.
And really, the Bulls weathered a lot of injuries last season and still had a good showing in the East. Came away with the 3 seed when many thought they would sink down after missing so many games from key players.
So both teams changing it up here. There's Lin with the 3, and that one's good. Lin's got 30.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Rondo against Lin. Lopez left side. Back to Rondo. Tries it from 19. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Rondo's got his second basket of the night. Nets leading by 21. Lin, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Lin against Rondo. Lopez outside. Back to Rondo. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
There's Lin with the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
How do you top 3 made 3-pointers in the first quarter? Easy. Convert more of them in the second. Absolutely amazing.
Outside Rondo. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Hollis Jefferson, good. Here's Rondo. He's got 6. There's the dish to Wade. Rondo, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. 8 points for Rajon Rondo. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Cleveland. Lopez kicks to Butler. Back to Rondo. Feeds it to Gibson. Brooklyn with the rebound. Lin's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage. On the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside Rondo. From the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Lin's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Yeah, everything's been perimeter-oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that way.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the 3-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Nice shot by Lin.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Outside for Rondo. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Rondo's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Lin from long range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Bennett's checked in for Lopez. Markel Brown comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Champs checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Foy in for Jeremy Lin. Brown, good.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Bulls have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. He's off on the first. And he ends up missing both. Free throws. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. He's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Lets it go from deep. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. Lin's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. And through one half, it hasn't even.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for joining us live inside this sold-out arena. We are rocking and rolling. It was a fast pace for Brooklyn at the outset. They staged a good old-fashioned ambush, going on an aggressive 9-0 run at the start. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play.
That's going to do it for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, and as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Lin. He's got 44 points, and talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Trevor Booker is out there with Brook Lopez. And there's Champ. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Champ, the pass to Lin. Unloads. Again, the Nets for 2.
And one thing about Jeremy Lin, he sets the pace. A smart guy, good instincts. He simply knows when to slow it down and when to turn it up.
And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And the layup falls. Lynn's got 48. And Greg was talking about Lynn. He's not a pure point guard, but Clark, he really understands how to use on-ball screens to create opportunities for himself and others.
Kevin, I think he's fantastic at getting into the paint, but still not that effective lining up behind the three-point line as a spot-up shooter. That area has to improve for him.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Booker. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Rondo kicks to Wade. Dishes to Gibson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And good on the basket. Look at 51 points here for Lynn.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Shots good by Gibson.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Bogdanovich dishes to Lynn. And the Nets, another three.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And you know, Rondo, a strange year shooting the ball last season. For a good stretch, he was shooting the same from the free throw line as he was from three-point range, about 30%.
Greg, you were talking about Rondo, and his shooting woes have been well documented. Clark, he tried to tap into Dirk's old shooting coach to help him out while in Dallas.
You know, a good portion of this might be mental at this point for Rondo. He is getting to the point in his career where I think it is what it is for him in regards to his shooting.
Robinson, that's good.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Now here's Rondo. He's got 12. Launches a three. And again, no good by Chicago.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And that one's good. Lynn's got 57 points.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Outside Gibson. He kicks to Wade. Rebounded by the Nets.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kilpatrick. And it's off from three-point range. Well, Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Deflects the pass. Now here's Booker, defended by Gibson. Outside, Lynn, out to the right wing. And the basket by Kilpatrick. Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Mirotic the screen. Wade outside. Butler in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. Nets have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Takes it off the glass. Rondo's got 14 points for the game.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Lynn kicks to Bennett from outside the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Rondo passes to Gibson. Wade outside. Gibson the screen. Butler in the corner. The offensive rebound.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
Last season, the Bulls were a tough matchup, solid margin of victory for them, and never looked overwhelmed, Clark.
Yeah, you know what? They're a team that's even-keeled, the type of team that can win anytime they take the floor. They have a system that works and good talent, that actually excellent talent to make it special, and that combination is a winning one.
Passes it to Rondo. Inside. Here's Mirotic, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And the pass to Kilpatrick. Lynn, that's a two-pointer. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Lynn's got 15 points here in the second half.
And you talk about the Bulls being able to beat anybody in the league. They did. They did that last season. One of only 3 teams to register one win against every other team in the league back in 2015.
Shot clock at 6. Gibson dishes to Rondo. Shot from free throw range. No good off the front iron.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss. And, you know, getting back to that point about the Bulls beating every team in the league, only the Spurs and Warriors were the other teams to do that. Goes to show just how tough last year's Bulls squad was.
Butler. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Lynn from long range, and the Nets another 3.
Wow. What can you say?
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Rondo kicks to Gibson. Back to Rondo. With some arc, and that one's good. Rondo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And that one's good. 67 points here for Lynn.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And here's Wade. 10 points for him. Gibson the screen. Pulls up on the wing. Missed.
Ladies and gentlemen, go Brooklyn Nets!
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that that player can make an impact on your roster.
So for Chicago right now, kicks to McDermott. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Lynn, that's a two-pointer. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Dinwiddie to the paint and stolen by Scola. Vasquez with it. Lynn, that's a two-pointer. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Chicago has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Grant gets a wide open look from outside off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Vasquez kicks to Lynn. Here's the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Here's Grant. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. There's Lynn with the three. That's good.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Well, Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Grant the pass to Portis. Back to Grant. Lets the three fly. And again, Chicago, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And that one's good.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Lynn kicks to Vasquez. Back to Lynn. Fires the three. And he gets the bucket.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on him with the triple.
There's a good screen. Out to the right wing. McDermott passes to Portis. He feeds it to McDermott. Here's Grant. And again, no good by Chicago.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
There's Lynn with the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Good on the shot.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it play.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Over to the left wing. Launches a three. Screened by Scoa. Nice shot by Lynn.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Such a wide open look.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
There's the pick. Grant kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Grant. There's the triple. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 6 points for Jaren Grant.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
A nice shot by Lynn.
He's had a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light doesn't get much greener.
Here's Dinwiddie.
Well, you know, one season in the books with the NBA's new replay center, and so far, so good. I mean, the replays are averaging about 45 seconds apiece, and getting the officials the angles they need quickly to make the... right call.
And with with the new replay center, the league also going for more transparency. People expect it now, Clark, and they're officiating.
Yeah, and I don't mind that. Evaluating the most scrutinized calls and non-calls of the games in those last 2 minutes, that's a positive. Things are continuing to change, I think, for the better in that regard.
Nets were pretty far back from relevance at times last season, as we saw. It took a late season hot streak for them, Greg, to get into the playoff picture.
Yeah, and that was a neck-and-neck race with the Pacers right till the very end. Not exactly what they had in mind at the start of the season, but they did pull through.
The Nets making a switch here. Lynn's checked in, fires from deep, and yes, sir, that one drops.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to knock that three.
Grant outside. Fires for three. That is good. Grant's got 9 points in the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And, you know, for the Nets, they ended up being bounced out of the first round, fell to the #1 seed Hawks. They put up a good fight against Atlanta and made the series interesting, but still came up short.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And for the Nets in the postseason, they did have a good showing despite that early exit. Many people expected the Hawks to sweep, but they took them to 6 games and capped what was an interesting year for Brooklyn overall.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Chicago's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just at times focusing, toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Len. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double? That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and he's off to the races.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Baskets. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
And, you know, with Anthony Bennett, his performance was a little better last season over his rookie campaign. Field goal percentage and three-point percentage. Were both up, but he was a #1 overall pick, a former #1 pick, and his coaches and teammates still expecting a lot more from him.
And before he's checked in for Jeremy Lin.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Timeout called the Nets. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shoots. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
McDermott dishes to Grant. Pulls up. McDermott can't get it to go. There's Lynn with the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been dead.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. Can you tell us what went into the preparation for tonight's game and what your focus was?
You know, we were taking it one game at a time. We knew we had to come in here, get a win. We knew our crowd was going to support us. It was going to be easy. And now we got to focus on our next game on the road, you know, and it's all about staying together.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Quando eu vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que com a sua face. Tudo que eu pedisse, só você que me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quarto falasse. Mas que pena, já era, já era, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Por quê? Seu rosto, a voz dela é através de alô. Se passou pela favela é porque alguém me falou. Então já que me deixou por aqui, aprendi a viver um pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer, fia, se eu gosto da boemia. Essa noite pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tenho muito, nem curto. Fica de canto, eu prefiro suar. Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois.
71 years and worth the wait for Cubs fans. Wrigley Field, the site of a fall classic game for the first time since 1945. The Indians and Cubs deadlocked at 1 win apiece. Terry Francona continues his pursuit of his 3rd World Series ring. Let's pick it up. Top 5 Indians have a threat.
Hard hit. Baez. Russell. Double play. Inning over. Still scoreless halfway through game number 3.
So here's Miller on in the 5th inning. No score in this game. The Cubs with a runner in scoring position and Jorge Soler out at second base. Swung on. There's a line drive to right. Right there is Chisenhall, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
A strikeout starts the frame. That's 2 out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Andrew Miller with Rizzo coming up. Strikes out the side here in the 6th inning. So this is scoreless going into the 7th inning. Go ahead, run at second, 1 out. And will get away, and over to third goes Martinez. Throw down to third, safe. On ball 4 to Rajai Davis. 1st and 3rd, 1 out. And Miller walks back to the dugout. This was close. And the hand on the bag before the tag. Coco Crisp will come off the bench and pinch hit. 1st and 3rd, Crisp. That's into right. It's a base hit. Martinez will come to the plate and score. Throw to third in time. 2 out in a 1-0 game. Indians on top. Coco Crisp delivers off the bench. And the first run of the night belongs to Cleveland.
Cubs batting in the 7th. Base is empty. Tribe up 1-0. Here's Jorge Soler. The 1-1. Swung on, hit high, fairly deep to right, toward the line. Chisenhall near the wall, jumps in. He didn't make the catch, and it's a fair ball. It ricochets into the corner. On his way to third base with a triple is Soler. Between the foul line and that wall, he couldn't make the leaping grab, and then the ball ricocheted off that wall and into the corner. And a 2-out triple for Soler. And now Javi Baez, the batter. Baez swings, grounds 1 to short. His good buddy Lindor has it, inning over. Well, here we go. It's the bottom of the 9th inning at historic Wrigley Field. Cody Allen trying to nail down a 4-out save. Runner at second, 2 down in the 9th, 1-0 Indians. And Hayward swings, bounces one toward first. Napoli kicks off him. He recovers it. Holding at third is Coughlin. As Javi Baez will be the batter. This game should be over. Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss! Ball game! He got him with a high heater! And Cody Allen has struck out Javier Baez to end it in the 9th with Cubs at 2nd and 3rd.
The Indians earn a 1-0 win as they take a 2-1 series lead. They become the first team ever with 5 shutouts in a single postseason. Conversely, the Cubs have been shut out 4 times this postseason, tied with the 1905 Phillies for the most in history. Andrew Miller has now thrown 15 scoreless innings in relief this postseason, eclipsing the mark of 14 1/3 by Goose Gossage in the 1981 postseason for the most all-time. This is the
Game 3 of the NLDS between the Giants and Cubs. San Francisco trying to stay alive, trailing 2-0. The fans at AT&T Park certainly amped up for this one. Great pitching matchup, Jake Arrieta up against Madison Bumgarner. We pick it up in the 2nd. Sure enough, those two are facing each other with 2 men on and Arrieta at the dish.
Arrieta launches to left, and it's gone! Madison Bumgarner had never allowed a home run to a pitcher.
Well, he had thrown pass balls up by him, but this one didn't get high enough. He didn't change his swing. For Madison Bumgarner, this inning, the Cubs have made him work so hard.
Span in scoring position. First time the Giants have had a runner in scoring position. So Buster Posey waiting. And the pitch. Swinging a shot up the middle and a base hit, and here comes Span. He's going to score. Giants on the board. It's 3-1.
Boy, do they need that. And it's their big man coming through. Second hit of the night for Posey.
2 balls and a strike to count to Denard Span. That's ripped into right field.
lot of room out there, but Zobrist won't have enough room to haul it in. It's past him into Triples Alley. Span can run. He's into third easily. Denard Span doing some of the heavy lifting tonight.